Again, I want you to kind of straighten up your lines down this whole section. You got some really good lines here, but as we go through this section here, you're kind of really slalom coursing it, like you're coming down. Where'd we go? There you go. Like we're coming down a slalom course on a ski slope. You know, we want to kind of down. You're just kind of wasting time. See how you went way over there? Yeah. And you did the same thing over here. Way over there.
Sure.
Yeah, just straighten it up a little bit. You did a good job of getting back on line. Yeah, you kind of blew the exit out a little bit. Just carry too much speed. You got remember, if you feel yourself starting to run wide, roll back on that throttle a little bit. Anybody else give me a thought about purchasing that DVD? That looked really good out of there, by the way. Moved that head over a lot. It looked nice. You gotta make sure that it's really, really super important entering corners like this to get that knee out when you go in, okay? Because you're kind of holding it in like that. And I'll be honest with you.
What I'm doing now is I leave it, I almost stay in position the whole way, like kind of like what someone else was doing. From that corner to that corner, and I kind of just stay out the whole time.
Yeah. Now watch how we come in here, and you lead with your head real nice like that, and then we're gonna hit this bump, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of start to get your knee out after you hit that bump. You want to have it out before you hit the bump, okay? And let me tell you why. Because when you've got your everything's kind of weighted this way and your knees in, right? You don't really have the weight down on your peg. You kind of got it in the center of the seat. Therefore, your weight's a little high. And when you're braking hard like that, you're kind of putting too much pressure on the front of the bike, and you hit a bump, you can tuck the front real easy, and you also don't have that knee out there to save it if you do tuck the front. And I'll be honest with you, I've watched, like, you know, for me to be able to teach all you guys, I can't just be a rider, I've got to be a studier. So I study all kinds of race videos all the time. And one of the guys I always find it really interesting to study is Troy Bayless, right? And I've seen a lot of improvement over him over the years. But that's kind of how he looks going into a corner. He's got everything set except for throwing his knee out. And I've seen him crash like 10 times, hitting a bump and tucking the front and not having his knee out to save him. And I just want to go over to his house and say, put your knee out earlier, dude. You would quit crashing. Serious to God. I've studied you. I know this. So, yeah. But once he gets into the corner, he's perfect. I mean, you see him. He kind of has his knee in. He's a little bit over the top of the bike, which is okay, entering the corner. And then he gets his head down just perfect, and he didn't used to do that either. And he used to have some pretty good high sides. He used to kind of stay over the top of the bike a little bit, but now he's got his head down like that to the middle of the corner and exit. But I just want to tell you that just because that's kind of one thing I always see with Troy Bayless that would really, really help him a lot, even though he's only got 2 races left in his career. I could really help him for those last 2 if he just called me.
2 turns before his championship win.
Right. It's because the same reason, because he just loads the shit out of the front and then he don't have his knee down or knee out to even save him. You know, it's like, boom, oh crap.
Yeah. His championship was done if he would have made that turn.
Yep. Good job. Job, not bad. One thing right through here, Joe, I realize why you did it, because you kind of you got pinched off entering this corner, and so it kind of makes you late for everything. But I just want to warn you that right here is the worst part on the whole track. Look at those marks, and it's just slicker and crap too. So not only is it beat up, but it's really slick. So just be careful running it that far off that curve.
You can try to stay inside of those.
Yeah, definitely. But that's why I said I know you did it, because you got pinched off on the entrance to the rattlesnake and you're just trying to carry a little speed. And get out here, I noticed you were doing that a little bit earlier too. Kind of waiting to that brake lever because you're carrying a lot of speed now. You know, you're going pretty fast. You got to continue to trail brake, get the thing down there before you start picking up throttle. You're already a lot faster than you were the first time you took my course. What'd you do gear there? I noticed you're playing with the gear shifter through there. What was you doing? Did you you went through the corner before and third?
Third, then drop right there.
I always shift into second.
I stay at the second, right? All through that stuff right there. I mean, I'm screaming that bike right out of that last section. and then jump into third and fourth.
Yeah. I'm in third.
See, I
do
downshift
that.
to second before I get to here. Got it.
Yeah, I bang off the
You
rev limiter. if I
should
don't-
be second
You remember
through
that?
that corner.
Oh, yeah.
Second through here because then it's a little more piping when you go
Yeah.
and then stay in second. You don't have to worry about
Yeah.
downshifting
I don't know,
through
it
here.
just seemed like
Then when you come up out of this hill,
First
short
got
shift to
behind
third,
you, it's like-
carry third around it.
It was wound real tight.
The right or the left?
See, I'm
Just
down
in
two.
through this section,
I'm
I don't
not.
remember exactly where, but I just remember it seemed like it was wound really tight.
Yeah, get second. You know,
That
you
was
go
early
through
on in the day.
that corner, the
I couldn't
buzzer
remember
neck
what
and this
was
corner
going
in
on.
second,
Didn't want
and then
it.
as you
I
come
was
up
watching
here,
it, but this
let's see what
morning,
you do.
not
We're a
good.
little,
Way wide.
a little wide.
This is the. I bet you
Want
this
to
is the
shift to
left.
third right here? Do you shift to third right here?
Okay.
My shift
Shift
had to
to third.
change.
Yeah.
Because I was
Do
going
it anyway.
faster.
It's like they wouldn't give me ham with my meal I got the other day at Waffle House. I said, "Do you give me ham? Do you have ham here? Yes. Give me ham. I want third gear. Okay, you got third gear in the gearbox. Give me third gear. All right? Trust me. By the time you get to the other end, you'll be thanking me.
See,
You
that's the
continue
other
to gain
thing.
speed the whole way through here
Uh-huh.
in third. Ooh, but in second, it's tapped out.
Yep.
And every time you try to make an adjustment in second gear with it tapped out, it wants to boom, 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 and you can tell
Oh,
the
the thing
front.
I just saying.
Shift to third.
Like this is a section.
All right, listen, third gear. I had a guy too one time I was teaching lessons. And we come through in third gear. And we come on this straightaway, and I was following him. And I would come out in third. He would come out in second. And when we got to the end of the front straightaway, he was running 110 miles an hour, and he had just shifted to third and went down the straightaway. Right? I said, go through that corner in third gear, shift to fourth when you come on the straightaway. Right? We did that. He got to 130. Found 20 miles an hour down that little straightaway. True fact. I mean, granted, you can't really totally go off what the speedometer's saying, especially when we got altered gearing, but
Is that not
it
true?
increased 20 miles an hour
Speedo healer.
on the speedo, because I have it on video, looking at the speedo and looking at him, and it gained 20 miles an hour. Granted, it was probably only 115 miles an hour. We probably came out of that corner at 80, but still, we gained 20 miles an hour down that straightaway by shifting gears.
Yeah, that was a left after all.
Oh, this is the guy that
He
crashes.
falls. Yep.
Not to do.
Got too wide there, too wide
Yeah,
here.
it's too wide.
Go.
There you go.
I tell you what, then that spot is the slickest spot in that corner too. You just start to get a little wide, click,